Or what's up, guys? I just ran my numbers for May, and I came to a realization. I'd probably be broke if I didn't diversify as quickly as I did in the last couple years. And I'm gonna go over that. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know this is a huge part of why I do certain things. It's out of fear, and I'm just gonna walk you through my steps. Going to walk you through my numbers, all my businesses in the past, what went to zero, what are mooning, when I took profit well, and when I didn't do so well. I think this is one of those important episodes for people who are, doing pretty well on the online space. But I've seen this time and time again. People go all in several times, some sort of survivorship bias, eventually get clapped, and then they still haven't recovered. I see this so many times. So many times. Anyways, for the next couple of minutes, let me eat some creatine plus report my numbers from the day before. If you guys aren't into that, simply skip on ahead. Sunday episode, you know me. Right off the bat, all right? Do me a favor. Go into the comment section. First comment. The pinned comment. Please go on to X. And you know what? Just go engage on it, all right? So in terms of effectiveness for algorithm, it's comments, bookmarks, likes in that order, and retweets. I'm not going to ask you guys to retweet. That's a big ask. Here we go. Anyways, yesterday we did $1,280 in total revenue, down $90 from the day before. We have Amazon coming in at $180, Mediavine at $96, and the adult revenue source at $1,007. Let's get on with the episode. All right. If you sign up for the first link in the YouTube description, you get sent the URL to this sheet. Today is June 1st, episode 540. Title, I'm not sure about the title. I'd be broke if I didn't diversify. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave it as it is for now. Might change it by the time I post it. No need for comments today. Just if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comment section. I put priority to YouTube channel members, and let me answer, or let me get on with the episode. So real quick styles. There's several times in history where I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't do that, or wow, I should have done this. Wow, I should have done this, so on and so forth. All right, couple things. Let's just go through it. Drop shipping. So for those who don't know, your boy was big into drop shipping in the past. My business partner and I, Albert, did freaking this is my first dollar, big dollar made online. Orbilo, for those who know, used to be the drop shipping app. They got bought by Shopify and then they closed it down. In terms of revenue, the most we've ever done, I think, was $250K. You have to bear in mind, when was this? 2022? 2022. Yeah. So this is 3-4 years ago. Your boy, I think they updated it. Honestly, I don't know if seems too recent. Anyways, your boy made a ton of money from this. We took out a bunch of money from this business. $250K per month. Went from 0 to $250K in 4 months. We were my business partner was like, yo, we should go all in on this. I'm glad I didn't. Got clapped several times. Facebook clapped us. Our ad account got clapped. Yeah. Glad we didn't do that. Far and away. Still doing well, mid 6 figures a month, but low EBITDA. All right. Just remember, all those e-com gurus flexing their high numbers, they're sat about 10%, 5 to 20% margin. And the e-com gurus on X, you know what they do? They do this thing called no shipping in terms it's like drop shipping, but instead of buying the products from China, sending it out, they just commit fraud and then they just move to Dubai. So they take that full amount of money and then they just move. It's crazy. It's full-on fraud. Here's a famous one. Well, not a famous one, but one that happened to me recently. So I did an episode where Amazon clapped me, right? If you guys follow along, like even a month ago, let me go. Let's go. A month ago. Excuse me. Sorry. Like a month ago. My Amazon earnings was at $1,000 per day. Now, now it's at 180. All right. At its height, your boy was doing 150K per month on Amazon. Now it's at 12K per month. Another L. You know, my account got banned. It's just when you're in the thick of things, I have to keep reminding myself like this isn't forever. You can get clapped any day. That's why when I do get clapped, I'm like bothered but not like devastated, you know? I have other revenue sources that can keep me afloat. Medivine, at its peak, 100K per month. Now your boy's down to 2K per month. That's actually a lie. It's 3. But 3K a month is crazy. Crazy. That's like a McDonald's job. You know what I mean? Niche sites sold. What does that mean? Your boy sold like, I think 3 or 4. No, 4 or 5 niche sites totaling to like 400 or 500K. Those sites I track regularly. They go to 0. And it's not because like I scammed them. It's just Google claps them eventually, like a year or 2 down the line, and they just go to 0. If I held on for dear life, those assets would be at 0 and my net worth would be like significantly lower. All right. That's just lesson in there. I don't know what it is. Okay. Now, in terms of like big L's I've taken, let's say the Amazon account, I should have sold. I probably could have gotten at least $1 million from that for that account. Should have sold that. A ton of niche sites. Oh my goodness. I probably have, let's say, let me just take a quick look see on the side. Okay, I probably have I bought that for 20K, 30K. Probably have like 100K worth of niche sites that went to 0. But it's okay. Still up, right? I'm not too mad about that. It's a big L, but not like crazy. What else? Niche site. Yeah. Can't think of anything right off the top of my head, but let's talk about other dubs. The adult revenue source that we don't talk about. Your boy went, 540 episodes ago, went from 0 to 30K per month. So pretty much from $0 a day to 1K a day in adult revenue source. Incredible. I was, if you watch episode 1, you'll notice I wasn't so sure about this. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it. Advise went from $0. Well, no, it was like 1K per month 2 years ago to 100K last Black Friday to 25K per month right now. It's just doing 25K. It's all right. I need to focus more on it. The thing is with Advise, we go through sprints. It's very interesting. All right. What happens is I discover something new, like something that you can monetize really heavily, and we go all in on it. The whole community piles onto it. Everyone banks. Like the money made is not crazy, but it's like a couple grand. You know what I mean? It pays for the membership. Everyone hops on. Everyone makes up a band or two. Feels good. Anyways, local rank. This is the recent success. 2-3 months in, 35K, 34K per month. Unbelievable. This is net, by the way. Net. Just incredible asset. I think this is something I have to go not all in on, but probably spend most of my time on. I could probably put the rest of the things on the back burner and go crazy on local rank. And this would probably make the most sense. Anyways, that's it for now. It's just me going through my businesses, but I think in terms of, let me throw up my recent earning report. All right, 1 second. I think in terms of if I didn't, I ran my quick numbers. So all these first 2 Would definitely not be here if I went all in on several businesses. Advise. So the only things that have been here 2 years ago are short-term rental Lisbon, which has been very consistent actually as of late. Indexy, so I'd be at like 50, let's say 60K. Amazon. Okay, so let's say all in, rough numbers, quick maths, I'd be at like 80K instead of 195K if I didn't diversify. And while that's not broke, like I mentioned on my title, it's a huge haircut. It's 40% of what I would have right now. So this is a long episode of just saying when times are good, that's when you're supposed to be diversifying. Does that make sense? It's kind of like the best time to look for a job is when you don't need one. It's similar to that. Like the best time to diversify is when you don't need to. And that's when you really need to. And it has something to do with like when your revenue is soaring and you have like this euphoric feeling, thinking like that shit is never gonna end. That's when you should be diversifying. And please do so. Your boy, like, if you sign for the first link in the description, by the way, you'll get sent my net worth update, which I'll update today, and it'll show you what I mean. I'm at the point where if all else fails, let's say all my revenues go to zero, I'd be okay. So please build yourself like some sort of like war chest of just capital. So when like the music stops playing, like you and your family will be good. Just be careful is all I'm saying. All right. Going all in several times and then winning is some sort of stupid survivorship bias that you see on X. Just be careful. All right. Anyways, let's answer some questions. Local SEO agency, it seems Reddit is clapping all my genius links. Have you heard anything about this? No. I think in general, they've been clapping links pretty hard. So you have to be careful. Maybe do some sort of like cloaking. Local SEO agency, thank you for the algo. See if there's any question. Domains listed. Most of these sites are in the restaurant. Okay. However, due to they don't require AdSense approved, the earnings would likely be minimal. I've talked about this. Create affiliate content on that site. Career agency focused on boutique and independent hotels struggle to get clients. It's because independent hotels have zero budget, but if I have to find like upscale independent hotels, do a ton of outreach. All right. How to find local guy particular location step. What do you mean by that? Anyways, that's it for now. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.